Why, hello there. We are continuing to just move right along through the books of the Bible. We talked about Nehemiah yesterday, one of my favorite books. Today we will talk about Esther, and Esther has a cool story to it. There are also some cool, unique things about the book. The author isn't stated, but traditionally it's seen as either Ezra or Nehemiah that writes the book. The date is approximately 486 to 465 BC, which is during the reign of King Ahasuerus of Persia. Esther becomes the queen around 479 BC. So the key theme of Esther is that a beautiful Jewish girl becomes queen and then saves fellow Jews from slaughter. The details of this book are Esther wins a nationwide beauty contest. It wasn't just a beauty contest; it was a filthy, nasty contest as well. But she wins this thing, and at the same time not revealing her Jewish heritage. So she keeps that a secret. When a royal official plots to kill every Jew in the country, Esther is going to risk her own life for the Jews' protection. So she goes into the king, and the king is pleased with Esther, is actually shocked by this other official's plan to kill all these Jews. So he has the man hanged, and he also decrees, because there was a decree that had gone forth from this other man, that there was a day in which people should slaughter all the Jews. And so the king then says, hey, Jews should defend themselves in these days, on that day. And Esther's people, the Jewish people, prevail. They win, and they commemorate that event with a holiday called Purim, or Purim, or however you want to pronounce it. But that's just a festival celebrating the fact that they were able to survive through that God protected them. A couple of verses that a lot of people know within the book of Esther, chapter 2 and verse 15 says that Esther obtained favor in the sight of all of them that looked upon her. And then chapter 4 and verse 14 is probably the most famous out of the book. It says, who knoweth whether thou art come to the kingdom for such a time as this? Esther has some unique things about the book. Number one, God's name is never mentioned in the book. Now we can see God working throughout the book, but his name is never once mentioned in the book, and neither is prayer. In fact, Esther talks about in verse 16 of chapter 4 how everybody should fast for her, and you assume that she means fast and pray, but prayer is never mentioned in the book as well. So what's the big idea about Esther? What do we take away from it? But sometimes we're going to find ourselves in bad situations. Sometimes it's because of a choice we've made. Sometimes it's not because of a choice we've made. But it may be for the same reason as Esther. And that's for it to accomplish something good. When something's going wrong in life, sometimes that is allowed to happen because something good is going to be accomplished through you being in that situation. The teen of the day today is Luke. Pray for him as he's got baseball going on right now and has been busy. That would kind of slow down for him, and then he would be able to play well and honor God. Have a good day.